That's what I'm talking about. Hello and welcome to Social Sound Off, the show that is all about you, the viewer. We need your tweets. We need your Instagram, your Facebook, any of that stuff. We want to see it. Of course, this is Kelly in Vegas. Kelly Stewart, how you doing?
Doing well. Man, today was a great day.
It was a great day?
I'm happy to be here. Not a great day for Raiders fans, but a great day for betting fans.
Yes, not a great day for Raider fans, but it's a great day for viewers. I'm Bryan Salmond, B-South Sports Guy, RJ. That's my Twitter handle. You can tweet me or Facebook Live us, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. But first thing we are going to actually talk about is, let's see, if I had some money today and I bet on teams that were really supposed to win by far, just go out and win, I would have done well or bad?
Well, you know, it's tough because we always talk about in the betting industry that when you have a double-digit dog, that's where all the sharp money is going to go. Okay. And today we saw the Dolphins as almost 2 touchdown dogs come back roaring back in the second half.
I know.
Beat Atlanta in Atlanta. Then you have the Browns that opened up almost as 10-point dogs, 9.5.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And they dropped all the way to 7.5 because everybody loved them. And then here come the Houston Texans, just steamrolled them. Tonight, as you know, we have the Broncos taking on the Giants.
Yes.
Almost 2 touchdown favorites again.
Yes.
So I'm not betting the Giants.
Really quick though, would you have bet the Browns? When you saw it get down to 7, you're like, ooh, that might be a good bet. You
know, no, actually when it was 9.5, I considered, but when I saw it get dropped to 7.5, I was like, I don't think I like the Browns that much. And then part of the problem was they lost to Sean Kaiser, so you got to take that into consideration.
Well, they pulled him. They pulled him and put in Hogan, and Hogan came in and threw like a pick 6 or something like that.
Right out of the game. It was terrible. I was really glad that was a game that I did not touch. Okay. It's typically a game I probably would touch, but very, very fortunate and lucky this week that I stayed away from that one.
Okay. You know what? They put up the Raiders line for this game. We didn't talk about it because we were talking about the other stuff. But go ahead and show us that again. And Kelly, just kind of let us know what the Raiders line was.
So this week, the Raiders, obviously in the black hole, they're going to get a few more points. They were 3-point favorites at home today to the Chargers. Unfortunately, it didn't get there. The under hit pretty easily. Both teams did not put up big points.
No.
Next week, Thursday game, actually.
Yes.
They're playing versus Kansas City. Short week. It's going to be tough, but the Kansas City Chiefs were just handed their first loss.
Oh, they lost today?
Yes, they did to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
In the studio? I'm sorry.
Tara, don't let it. Tara is our resident Chiefs fan, and it was bound to happen. I took the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 4.5, and I told her I was totally okay with 20-19 win by the Chiefs. So I'm going to say the
There's
Chiefs
that smile, Larry. Get a close-up of those teeth.
The Chiefs are probably going to be, let's call it a 3.5-point favorite on the road in the black hole on Thursday night. I'd like to see the Raiders step up here, but 4-game skid here. It's got to happen sometime, right?
At some point, it's supposed to even itself out, and they're supposed to start winning because ideally, I thought they had a very good team. But as you'll see from some of the tweets that we'll have in a little bit, Raider Nation is they're a little bit down on the Raiders right now, and they should be. I mean, I really get why they're down on the Raiders right now, the way that they're playing. But this is a reason why you can be high on the Raiders if you want to look at some of the pictures that we have from earlier today. This is a reason to be high on the Raiders. Look at this. Omar Ruiz. And folks, you may know Omar. He's on NFL Network. He's also a friend of Vegas Nation, joins the podcast. But before the game, the Raiders flew out some of the first responders from the Vegas Nation shooting. And look at that. I mean, how cool is that, Kelly?
That's great. I mean, we've seen this in several sporting events.
Yes.
We saw it at the UFC on Saturday. We saw it with the Vegas Knights. And this just shows you, I think, how great Vegas Nation is going to be. Man. They're not even here yet. No. They're already supporting us. Like I told you, we were driving down the 15 earlier. There is where the stadium is going to be. There is a Raider billboard up that says Vegas Strong. I just love it. I'm happy. Everybody knows I'm not a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
But like I said to one of my girlfriends last night, I'm gonna be a Raiders fan all probably but 2 games a year. This is my hometown team. Gives me a reason to cheer, go to some games, have a great time. I
cannot disagree with you. That's great. You know, the Raiders showed great class by doing what they did.
I think that's exactly what it is. Is they're like, hey, we're supporting you, we're behind you because you guys are about to be our new city.
There we go. All right. So unbelievable gesture by the Raiders team bringing some of the first responders to the game today. Unfortunately, they didn't play such a great game, but these are some of the pictures that we have from today. We have some great pictures as we always do. And how about that? I mean, obviously you get the handshake from one of the Raiders players, but then you get this picture. Look at the background. You got the Raider in the back. Yeah.
I love it. That's great.
Man, I need to be in that picture. But congratulations to all those the people that got a chance to go to the game. And obviously they do a great job here in Las Vegas and what they did with the tragic shooting that we had, being one of the first responders out there and helping out people. I mean, that's really what this community has been all about ever since everything happened, is just the amount of support that the Las Vegas community has showed one another has been phenomenal. It's been
tremendous. I can't even talk about it. It's been tremendous. I mean, to see everybody kind of band together as a whole. Vegas is a very, as you know, transit city. You've lived here, you've left, you came back. I've lived here for 10 years, but it's still never really felt like home. And now all of a sudden I'm like, wait, this is my home. Like, this is where I live, and it's great. It's a great city.
That's cool. I like to see that. I love to hear that as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some more of the pictures that we have from today. This is our guy, Gilbert Aguayo on the left.
Dude, he loves us. I like this guy. He always sends us fun pictures.
Oh, that's my guy. We grew up together in Vallejo. We played Little League together. He lives in Kansas City. He's part of Raider Nation in Kansas City. However, he's back home enjoying the game. Kelly, what is different about this picture that Gilbert sent? Because usually he's got a nice mean mug. He's never smiling in this picture, usually. For some reason, he's smiling.
He's not smiling as much as the girl with the bottle of Hennessy, though. She's really happy to be there.
Yes. He's smiling because he's in a picture with three hotties. And that's a true Raider fan, as you said. She's got a bottle of Hen Dog with her.
I love it.
Her and Shannon Sharp. She's got the Hennessy. You can't see the other girl on the right. I don't know what kind of bottle that is. Yeah, that's money. That's definitely money.
I don't know what it is either, but it's dark liquor. They're ready to party.
Got their jerseys on. They got their liquor. Congrats. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a beautiful picture. Okay. We got some more, don't we? Let's see.
More scary guys. Oh, but look at his dog. He brought his dog to the game.
See, this picture is for our director, Larry Meir, and also for Gilberto Manzano, El Sharpo. They're both pit owners and pit lovers.
That's me, too. I got two.
You have two pits as well?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that you were in the group of those guys. So this picture is also for you. How about this? You say the scary guy. That's Predator.
Yeah, that's scary. But that's just Raiders fans. I've just come to grips with it. Like, it's Halloween every day. Yeah. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, Larry took it back, but there's
he's teasing you with the Bud Light.
So this is a funny picture that Bryan didn't know was Bud Light. He's like, Raiders fans have their own liquor bottle.
I didn't know, and look at it, says Bud Light right on top of the bottle. When I looked at it, it looked to me almost like a bottle of Absolute. Like, that's what popped into my head.
The way the guy's holding it looks kind of big.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I'm probably not supposed to promote them, but Bud Light does this with every single team. You go into your area where your team is. I'm sure, the Chiefs have a red one, the Broncos have an orange one, the Chargers probably have like a yellow one, or
they need to have a Vegas Nation one. Well, how about they should go ahead and
I think maybe we'll get one soon.
Yeah, hello?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the stores are maybe selling already. Why not?
That's what I'm talking about. Support the show. Show some sound off, baby.
Social sound off.
Ah, that's my girl. All right, go ahead. Keep them going. Let's see.
I love this.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and read this one, Kels?
It says NFL equals no effing loyalty. SD and Oak deserve better.
Wow. Let's see. NFL, that's an acronym. Or those are initials for something. I don't know what that. I can't read that.
I saw another one today that we definitely couldn't use on the show, but it was similar, but it was someone's tailgate, and it was a giant sign, basically saying the same thing. He was not very happy with Mr. Davis and Mr. Goodell. And
well, you know what I will say is, you already know this, and everyone knows this. Watch this show. I was born in Oakland. I'm from the Bay Area originally. I live in Las Vegas. I think that's great that they're going to Las Vegas. So they already left Oakland to go to L.A. Then they went back to Oakland. I mean, come on.
It's just not working out.
No.
We're happy, though.
Exactly, that's money. It's money for real.
Larry loves that money. Every time. He's dropping money.
Oh, that's right. You've seen the memes with the money and all that, right?
Oh, my gosh, the sprinkle salt guy.
Yes. Oh, sprinkling it slow, baby. There we go. He's mixing it up.
He's having too much fun back there.
He really is. I can hear him he and in my ear right now. Let's go ahead and see some more of these pictures. All right, what do we got here? All right, so this is the tweet. Meanwhile,
somebody also saw the banner flying around, and Jenna decided she was going to tweet it. Meanwhile, flying around the OA Coliseum, Raider Nation.
You know what? I think that's funny, honestly. I mean,
somebody obviously has a lot of money, and they were just like, hey, you know what? I'm not happy about this. Just like we see people buy billboards and stuff. If you've got the money and you want to fly a private jet around with the thing that states your disdain for the NFL, I guess you get to do that.
I agree. How about this? When I worked in Boston, I was covering the Patriots, during one of the practices, they had, this is right after Tom Brady had been suspended. Someone did the exact same thing, and they had like I think it said like free Tom Brady or something. I can't remember what it was.
Free Tom Brady.
I took a picture of it and I sent a tweet out, and Darren Ravel, the guy from ESPN, he retweeted my tweet. I mean, got like a gazillion retweets.
That's like your Twitter claim to fame, huh?
Yeah, I blew up, baby. I was blowing up.
I won't tell you what my claim to fame is, but I got in an argument with a pretty famous commentator, and we went back and forth for about 3 hours, and then he blocked me.
Oh, wow. He blocked you. We're family, right, guys? Of course we're family right now. So Kelly brings us up and then doesn't tell us about who is it?
It was Jay Bilas.
Oh, or Jay Billis.
Whatever. Or Cordero Patterson.
They don't know. I know his name is Cordero. So anyway,
Patterson. That's another former NFL player.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to talk about Jay Bilas anymore. Let's go ahead and see some more pictures.
Bilas.
He's basketball anyway. He's a dookie.
It was basketball. That's what his problem was. We were getting around. We were fighting about college basketball. All right. So
into our tweets now, baby. Here we go.
These Jordan's older brother.
I like that.
Tweeted this. If y'all got one of these, light one for the team tonight. This is before the game. Apparently, he thought the Virgin Mary might be able to help out the Raiders. I don't think she was. Yeah, or maybe we didn't light enough.
I think we got to put that on not lighting enough candles and not for the candle being lit, because I thought that it worked. I mean, when Cordero Patterson had that 47-yard touchdown run, I thought the Raiders were going to win the game. I started writing, hey, you know what? The Raiders, they broke their 3-game losing skid, and then Novak.
You didn't talk to me before the game.
I should have known what the line was, right?
Well, we could have talked about it a little bit probably and let you know what was going on.
Thank you. Yeah, Kels could have let me know what actually was going to happen in that game.
Not going to lie. Do you think that I wanted to bet on Phillip Rivers and the Chargers? No, I just closed my eyes and did it.
What's his name? Rivers what?
I called him. Huh? I'm going to get in trouble for this. I call him Phyllis Rivers.
Phyllis? Is that his mom?
No, but it's like, okay, you have to remember. So as a person who's cheered for the Broncos their entire life, who are the teams I'm supposed to dislike the most? The Chargers, the Raiders, and the Chiefs. So it's always been this joke that we call Phillip Rivers Phyllis.
Phyllis Rivers.
And it's like his alter ego. When he's doing really good, he's Phillip. When he's doing really bad, he's Phyllis.
So when you said that, though, you really thought you were pretty creative with that, didn't you?
I don't even think I made it up. I think this has been around for a long time.
Oh, Phyllis. I like Phyllis. I thought he was from Marsha Brady. What's the name of that TV show? You're old.
The Brady Bunch?
Yeah, Phyllis.
Stop.
There we go.
You guys are too funny.
I love the teeth. Hey.
You guys are too funny.
All right,
guys, if you are hanging out with us on Facebook, let's make fun of Bryan for once, please.
Please, can we stop talking about you and make fun of Bryan?
Right. All right, Wendy. Wendy was a little concerned before the game. At 9:35, she was already warning her family. My family has been warned for their own safety. They need to stay away from Mom during the game today. Raider Nation beat the Chargers. The best part is the bottom part.
You can't actually see the picture, but we have a picture. It's
hilarious. It's of her kids, and I'm assuming maybe this is her husband. It says, "Whatever, lady, give me the snacks," and it's a picture of the kids that she said that they need to stay away from. It's great.
I love that. That's Mom keeping it 100, as we like to say.
That would be me as a mom. I'd be like, just don't talk, don't cheer, just
don't cheer. Mommy is concentrating right now.
It's usually really hard for me to watch games with like friends. Like this morning, I went over to a buddy's house, and everything was going great. But let's say everything was going really bad. That would be the last place I would be.
Really? Kelly Stewart would curse at the television?
No, I would just like it's just hard. When you have money on a game, it's hard to enjoy it with fans of that team.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Kelly would never curse at a television while she's watching a game. She is the most Little House on the Prairie type person.
Little House on the Prairie. Is that a Kansas like?
No, I'm just saying that you don't ever blow up at the television. You're very mild-mannered. You have your mouth is definitely rated G.
Rated G.
Yes.
I would agree with that. I'm rated G.
All right, she's on fire. Let's
Apparently, Larry thinks I'm on fire.
Yes, I like this next one.
I do too. I saw this chick on Instagram.
What is she? Just kidding. Go ahead.
Allison Rader.
Okay.
That's not a real name. Allison probably is. I saw Allison. I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see this and I'm like, that is a sick flag.
Yes.
I like that because we talk about how, at least I think, maybe you think,
I agree completely.
that Raider Nation is so huge And, she came all the way down from Canada to go to Oakland to watch a game. And she brought this awesome Canadian flag, but it's black and white with the Raider symbol.
No, I think that's very cool. I mean, look at her mask. She's got the mask. She's got the Rod Woodson
so whenever I do
jersey.
go to a game, I have a snowboarding mask just like that. I'm just going to wear it.
Exactly, as long as it's not orange and blue or whatever.
No, it's not. It's black.
Okay.
But I think that's what that is like a little ski mask.
Maybe, I don't. But it's got the skull, which is good, and she's got the tattoos on the arm and everything else. Doing it right in Canada. All right, not mad at that at all. So let's see. The Raiders, they started off the game. They were up 10-7. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so they were playing okay, and they got the touchdown. Their only touchdown of the game. No, their first touchdown of the game. Michael Crabtree, which is, I guess he's one of the only receivers that plays for the Oakland Raiders right now.
He might be the only receiver at this point. I mean, Cordero. But besides him, Crabtree is the only one that is significantly producing every single game. Let's put it that way.
And good thing that he's producing because you found this tweet. I think this is pretty cool.
So Carter Crabtree for 6. Crab stays catching touchdowns. That's his 5th of the year. But what I saw when I was trolling Michael Crabtree,
yes,
because I was trying to figure out anything more, was our next tweet. And this is it's from a couple weeks ago, but I had to use it. I had to give a big shout out to King Crab 15.
Yes.
He's donated $1,000 for every single one of his touchdowns for the Crab 5 Foundation, inner city youth programs. I always love to see these guys give a little bit back to their communities.
I could not agree more.
So that was nice. I'm excited he got a touchdown.
Yes.
But now I'm going to be even more excited every time he scores a touchdown.
See, there you go. That made you a Michael Crabtree fan.
Well, that and he's on my fantasy team.
There's those teeth. Yes, I agree. He's on your fantasy team. And he's actually, he was entering the game, I believe he was 4th or 5th in the league with touchdowns, receptions. It's like 4th or 5th.
He's up there. I don't know. I didn't check and see how many points he got me this week. But
either
way, like I said, just another reason to cheer for King Crab to score touchdowns.
There we go.
And our next tweet says why.
Yeah, King Crab is good to eat. By the way, I love these transitions that we're using. Cinnamon Girl, I saw this tweet earlier this morning, and I thought it was very funny. Dear Amari, the ball is not kryptonite. You can catch it and not die. Raider Nation.
I feel bad. There's got to be something I feel like maybe at this point you just go through your shrink and figure out what the deal is. You know how sometimes kickers get in their own head? I think maybe that's something's going on with Amari where it just gets rough. You go through rough patches probably as an athlete, and this is just one of them. So we just got to
get it. Though it's not kryptonite. You can touch it.
It's hilarious. Okay. I feel bad for him.
You feel bad? Look at you. Kelly has a big heart as well. That's why her mouth is rated G. Her heart is made of gold.
Yes, my heart might be made of gold, but my mouth is not rated G.
All right.
I found this one. I had to. Sorry, Raiders fans. 3 things that embarrass me. Number 1, the Raiders defense. Number 2, Sean Smith. Number 3, the Raiders offense. And this was, deep into the 3rd quarter.
That's very good. What do you like about the Raiders, Mr. Raiders history?
Well, he goes back to 1976, so maybe he, likes when they were winning Super Bowls.
That's back in the day. Back in my day. Yeah, no, the Raiders, matter of fact, they won that Super Bowl when my little brother was born. They beat 1980.
Your little brother was born, or they won a Super Bowl?
Well, no, that's when my little brother was born. 1980, when they beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Don't think I recall that one.
You don't remember? I thought you were at that game. No? Kelly was a cheerleader for that.
For the Philadelphia Eagles back in 1980?
I joke. I shouldn't even say that. My mom was actually an Eagleette.
Really?
Yeah, both my parents are from Philadelphia.
Fun fact.
My mom was fun fact. Yeah, my mom was an Eagleette.
All right, we got to find one of those pictures. Can somebody help us find a picture of Brian's mom as an Eagleette?
I have pictures. Next time I'll bring it. I wish I had. She was pretty. I mean, where do you think I get my good looks from? Hey!
Wow. All right, shovel pass. Gets nowhere on 3rd and 2. Raiders were punt.
Okay.
And Mike.
What do you have to say about that, Mike?
Well, Mike, I hope we can all admit letting Musgrave go was a bad idea. I mean, I'm not complaining, Mike.
Why would you not be complaining? Because Musgrave is now the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. Man, that guy, Todd Downing, has been getting lit. You remember last week, they were lighting him up.
Every single tweet we used last week involved the offensive coordinator for the Raiders getting just absolutely slaughtered. And
this week,
it's tough because, again, we talked about last week, it was E.J. Manuel versus Derek Carr. And you have to say E.J. did not play a horrible game, but there is a step up of a level.
How about this?
But even with Derek,
they scored less points this week than they did last week.
That they did.
Ooh.
And it's not like the Chargers defense is.
They're not stout? The Chargers had one win entering the game.
What they used to call the Chargers they called them the Superchargers back in the day, right?
The Superchargers?
The Superchargers defense is not super.
Back in the 80s?
I don't remember. I remember hearing, I've seen some old ones,
I don't know. Maybe someone can look that up for us and send it to us. I'm not sure what they called. I know the Orange Crush were the Broncos. That's all I can think of.
And I knew that too, but yeah, I don't know. They had a weird.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have just been informed.
Ron just joined us. Oh, we got it. Did somebody find us?
Yes, they said that they were called the Superchargers.
That's what I thought. Yeah, there was but yeah, their defense is not super.
Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just giving a shout out to Ron, one of my Facebook friends. He always says funny stuff. He's a funny follow.
Okay.
But I think he needs to get on Twitter because that's what you're supposed to post, funny stuff.
Facebook's
for all your baby pictures and engagements and getting mad at your ex. I feel like that's every time I get on Facebook, I'm like, God, you guys are depressing me. I better go over to Twitter.
And getting mad at your ex. I like that. Okay. So here we are with our next one. This is Corey Cole. Raider Nation. Gonna get the Hire Musgrave going.
The hashtag Hire Musgrave.
I like that. I kid. Sorta.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think right now of who's available as an offensive coordinator. If they did fire Dowling.
You know what? I know who is available. The guy who used to be the offensive coordinator for
Todd Haley. I knew it. I knew exactly where you were going before you even finished it. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think Todd's a great offensive coordinator. I understand why he got fired because, you have to fire your offensive coordinator if you're the head coach because you can't blame yourself and fire yourself.
No, I mean they did that in Cincinnati. They fired their offensive coordinator 2 weeks into the season, and then the Bengals actually started scoring a few points.
You're right.
You know who really though is available, who I think would go great there is Chip Kelly.
That's a thought. We were talking about earlier, actually, Brian and I were talking about sometimes it's scary when you get a new head coach, never been a head coach before, and Chip Kelly maybe would be a better offensive coordinator in the NFL than head coach.
I agree.
Really? I like that. Maybe we should
agree
start.
With myself.
There we go. Vegas Nation. We're going to start the Chip Kelly to Oakland hashtag.
I'm sure he still has some kind of land in the Bay Area. I mean, he just was fired by the 49ers.
Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, he may be available.
There we go.
I like it.
All right. Blowing it up. All right, here we go. What's the next one we have here?
I'm not reading this one because I'll screw it up.
Okay.
Wait, are we allowed to say that?
Gary and Be Free. The Raiders' keys to victory. Offense, stop being a donkey. And defense, stop being a donkey.
No, there's no A. It's just.
Oh. Is that what, I thought it said stop being a donkey. No.
Are we in trouble for that one? Somebody was supposed to blur that out, weren't they? Isn't that somebody's job to blur out the bad words?
No,
it's not mine. It's not mine. I'm not in charge.
There we go. No, that's on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a donkey.
I like it.
Yes. We have, moving right along. By the way, I love that transition.
That is a cool one. It's like a dinosaur.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
This is actually, I wish we could use the video, but they won't let us.
Yes, because we have to pay money. The NFL is the no fun league, and someone else said it stood for something else on a flyer.
Something loyalty. I think is what it was.
Something like that. Yeah. Patterson for 6. This is the run by.
What's this guy's name again?
I think his name is Cordero.
Cordell. Who did Cordell Patterson play for? Now I got to Google it because he was pretty good when I was a kid.
I thought I don't know. I thought he played for the Vikings.
That's Cordero. Cordero Patterson did play for the Vikings last year. And there was a funny tweet about that, how the Vikings should have utilized him better. But hey, now we got him in Oakland, soon to be Vegas.
47 yards for a touchdown. That was the game-winning touchdown run until it wasn't. Yeah. So we had some great tweets, some really great tweets, some great pictures. One, my favorite picture, I think, has to be my man Gil Aguayo with the picture with the ladies because he's got the big smile on his face. I think we've gotten 5 to 7 pictures from him. I don't believe he smiled in any of the pictures ever.
No, he's got to be mad. All of them. It's like part of the deal.
Well, you're hard.
Being a Raiders fan, you got to be hard.
He's from Vallejo, baby. That's a shout out to the V-Town. But yeah.
The V-Town.
He's smiling there. I'd never seen Gilbert smile.
It's not even really
like
a smile. It's like a smirk, almost like, yeah.
Brian, you wish you were here?
Hey, Brian, look what I got.
Look what I got.
You can put this on the show.
I got a Bud Light.
That is a Bud Light. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes. I'm going to say that I am not mad at this picture. I'm not upset. When I look at that picture, I don't get upset.
I still want to go to a game there before they move here, but I'm still a little nervous.
You know what? We're gonna try to get Kels and myself there. Kelly in Vegas. That is your Twitter handle. Kelly Stewart. Big smile. Golden heart. G-rated mouth. Good job today, Kels.
Oh, Bryan. I wish I had something really witty to say about Bryan and give him in the closing. Besides the fact that his mom was probably really pretty and she was affiliated.
Was really pretty?
Well, is really pretty and that is where he gets his charming good looks from. Now I got to figure out where I can find this picture so we can just post pictures of Bryan's mom all over the office. You're like, look how pretty she is.
Yeah, there we go. Mom's is pretty. Shout out to Mom Dukes. I'm going to go ahead and send this to you as well. This has been Social Sound Off. Another good one. Another great show. Another bad performance by the Raiders. They fall 17-16 to the San Diego, don't call us San Diego Chargers anymore because they're in LA
Los Angeles Chargers. You know, that's okay. We'll be back early this week, Thursday night game. Make sure you guys hang out with us. And maybe, not for Tara's benefit, but maybe the Oakland Raiders can actually beat the Chiefs. Let me see if there's a line yet. Now I got to know. I got to know.
Hit the rock. All right, we'll see you guys later. She's looking for a line. We'll see you guys next week Thursday.
I was so close. I said 3.5. Chiefs by 3.